In the process of electioneering, different issues came up. Let's reflect on one of them. And this reflection is not an investigation of the issue, but just to reflect on it. As the days go, we will begin to look at the details of this subject. The followers of Governor Seyi Makinde and the followers of Teslim Folarin internalize the conflict resulting from the spat they had at the Splash FM Lagelu FM gubernatorial debate. It was a quarrel that distracted the electorate from other salient issues like education and health that ordinarily should elicit rounded debate. The drama starts when Folarin called auxiliary an ex-convict.
NURTW versus PMS. Èmi side pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí barrister lànà sọ pé NURTW ó ní ló fi lànà. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká wá tiẹ̀ assume pé fẹ́ dá PMS sílẹ̀. Ẹ wo bí wọ́n ṣe dá sílẹ̀. Ẹ wo leadership PMS. Tá bá wí á kú, tá bá wí á kú. The leadership ẹni tó fi ṣe leader PMS is an ex-convict. So, message wo ni ìjọba ń try àti sọ. The reason ìdí tó fi dá PMS sílẹ̀ is political. Láti máa terrorize àwọn aráàlú ni. That is the truth.
And tó ń pè yàn ní ex-convict, ta ló pe iléèwé ọmọ, and where is the file? It is still with me as the governor of Oyo State. It's a criminal case, but I don't want to bring that up right now.
You see, Folarin fired the first shot, and she fired his own shot. As an analyst, I'm tempted to retreat inside myself on this matter. But as I do this, I come in contact with the past that barks at me, and therefore, the sleeping dog is not lying, no matter how hard I try. For Makinde to have reminded Folarin of a case file opened in 2010 when Lateef Salako was murdered was like concentrating his forces to hit Folarin very hard. And it was a hit that got Folarin agitated.
Just because you're a governor does not give you the right to make irresponsible allegation. If you're the governor of the state, then charge him to court. I don't think a governor should get involved in beer parlor politics.
The file is with me.
Back to their Greek.
The file in here will allow me.
All right.
All right. All right. Thank you.
I challenge you.
I observed how Folarin's willpower was going to get him out of the punch that Seyi Makinde threw at him. By firing the first shot, Folarin exposed himself to Seyi Makinde's punches. Did he think of the consequences before he fired? Did Folarin prepare for whatever answer Seyi was going to provide? I was watching Folarin from where I was seated. The situation rattled him. It put him in a state of distraction, and he lost much of his enthusiasm to debate. It was like Seyi had it all planned out. If Folarin touches on this sore point, I will feed him with this. If Folarin knew he was going to debate the governor on the subject of auxiliary, why was he not armed enough to know what the defenses of the governor would become? From his reaction, the response of the governor took him by surprise, and his emotion got the most of him. Anyway, man is an emotional being. It happens. Was Makinde playing to the gallery? Was that politics on that stage? Why the debate started slowly, the spat sped it up, putting Makinde in the driving seat. He became emboldened to receive knocks and parrying them as they came. He began to control the tempo. It can be said that the reaction of Folarin became counterproductive. At a point, the supporters of both candidates became restless. When I took the microphone, I called on the governor to please calm his supporters. The governor spoke to his supporters. When I called on Folarin to please calm his supporters, Folarin was just looking at me. He wasn't ready to say any word. I could see in his face anger. And I could read, how would Makinde say this to me? You can say that Makinde came to that stage to survive by squashing Folarin. Makinde deployed information as a powerful tool to rile his opponent. The information is the presence of the file, and the file is on his table.